Code.org has partnered with the Michigan Math and Science Centers in Michigan to offer curriculum, professional development, resources and support for teachers to teach computer science. This is not just about teachers with a computer science degree. Our resources will help teachers who have never taught computer science but are engaged and enthusiastic to begin to offer this to students right here in Michigan.
Unplugged lessons, they help me understand algorithms within the coding language, and just before, if I didn't do the unplugged, it would be very hard to understand all these coding blocks and everything, but after the unplugged, it helped me understand how to problem solve it.
This coding thing opens up a lot of opportunity for people like minorities and women.
But the digital economy is not just Silicon Valley anymore. That's why we're here today in Detroit to make this important announcement. And so I'm excited to announce that we're able to put together a commitment of over $300 million over the next 5 years for K-12 computer science programming.
Yesterday, the President signed a presidential memorandum instructing the Department of Education to set STEM with a particular focus on computer science as a DOE priority, and allocated a minimum of $200 million annually towards that goal.
This is something that started out as an idea 5 years ago. Hundreds of thousands of teachers across America decided this is an idea they want to take up as their cause, and they just simply began teaching computer science in their classrooms. Many of them with no background themselves. They just started studying it and learning it and teaching it. Some of them went to training programs to learn to do it. And then that got the attention of mayors, governors, tech leaders, and gradually more people came on board and really created a movement together. And most of all, to the 600,000 teachers, this movement really belongs to them, and the work they're doing in the classroom is the most important job in our country today.
The Code.org is bringing us a curriculum of discovery and principles that lead us into that application of all of our core subjects like math, science, English, and social studies, pulls it together at a higher order of learning and thinking.
Code.org made it so easy as a teacher to kind of jump in without a lot of experience and be successful with the kids, and the kids were excited about it. They give us teachers ways to enter it at whatever level we're at. Some people have taught computer science for years. Well, this, they can do great things with this. Some of us have never ever taught it. We can do great things, and you can begin that process.
I've learned a lot myself. It's been a neat class because I've actually learned some new ways of having students be engaged. The curriculum really encourages teamwork and group work and a lot of different types of interactive activities that I actually plan on using in my math classes now. TeacherCon was the best training I've gotten at any, we're talking from college all the way to right now. It's by far the best professional development I ever attended.
But once you start getting into Code.org, you realize how simple and easy it is, how easy it walks you through the resources it gives you. And so a suggestion or a tip I would give somebody would be just try it. Be like your kids and students, and don't fear. You can't ruin anything, you can't break anything, but just try and give yourself a chance to be able to just explore.
The thing that impresses me the most about Code.org is the fact that the equity piece is so much a part of what the whole wave and the movement's all about. Don't be lured into a false sense of just putting kids in front of computers. The unplugged lessons are where the bedrock of knowledge is at.
And Hadi mentioned our great teachers who are teaching STEM and computer science across the country, but there are many teachers who want to learn these skills and want to be part of the solution and bringing this education to their students. So teacher training is critical. Code.org has done an enormous job and been a real leader in that effort.
And in Michigan, we're very fortunate like many other states in the country, to have a partnership with Code.org. Through our Code.org partnership, students are able to access very high quality computer science materials at no cost. Teachers also need professional learning. So as our computer science field grows, it's really important that our teachers continue to gain access into strong computer science skills so that they can bring the very best forward to their students.
Movement. As Americans, we need to be proud that our country is leading this movement. As Americans, we don't really feel proud often about our education system. We read about our test scores in math and science being lower, but in computer science, we are leading. This is the country that invented the computer, the internet, and the smartphone, and we're leading the world in computer science. And today, America, between our government and our companies together, are making by far the world's largest commitment to computer science. And hopefully all the other countries will be on guard as a result of that.
It totally applies to like every subject. I mean, for math, it's there. I mean, because in coding, you have to work with numbers and signs and symbols, and then with math, you have to work with coding and signs and symbols still. So it's just kind of there in every arena.
I feel I'm more prepared for the future and jobs ahead of me, and just in college and everything, so I know how to code and get different job opportunities.
We should have computer science in our classes because I mean, you don't know what you're going to do later on in your life, and I know for what I want to do when I get older, coding's a part of that. It's not just like, oh, it's only a coder who can be a part of coding. It's not. Anything could be a part of coding.